One Ubisoft tailing mission later.
Reporting in, Princess Clelestia. Can you hear me?
Yes, Agent Cheerilees. How is the situation coming along?
Your plan is going smoothly, Your Highness. I am actively re-educating the foals of Ponyville to memorize the actual facts of life, and what your reign actually is for every equestrian citizen. Nothing short of a blessing.
Excellent. Keep the preparations up. Any news about Twilight and her friends? Has any suspicion arisen amongst them?
No, everything is all clear here, Princess. Twilight has been too busy handling the business you left behind to realize what is going on behind the scenes.
That is good to hear. We must under all circumstances prevent them from intervening with my plans. If I'm really going to return to my throne, I can't risk any main protagonist getting in my way. When the time comes for the Great Assemblance, do you think many ponies will cause trouble?
Some might. But all in all, the equestrian ponies are very lowbrow when it comes to things not directly concerning them. If we can convince them that this is the case, they won't make an issue.
Speaking of which, have you by now found a way to inconspicuously replace more key figures of Ponyville? The mayor, for example, or that sofa quill sales pony.
Not yet, Princess. And before I can think of that, I must first address a somewhat immediate situation, because we might have a problem.
A problem?
The Cutie Mark Crusaders. I believe they have a suspicion against me.
That is indeed worrisome. Agent Classified failed me twice already against those fillies. I don't know if it is sheer luck or if they are secretly some sort of guerrilla force, but we can't allow them to keep messing with my plans.
Don't worry, Highness. I am positive that I can fix this problem. Or at least stall them long enough for all preparations to finish. By then, it will be too late for them either way.
I trust you on this, Agent Cheerilees. Do not fail me like Classified did. Or else you will pay the same price. Understood?
Yes, Your Highness.
Good. Dismissed.
What the fuck did we just witness? I don't know, but this is some seriously fucked up shit.
I can't believe what I just heard. So after all that happened, Miss Cheerilee is working with Clelestia? What the fuck?
No, it can't be that simple. There must be more to this whole thing. Some other explanation.
But which?
We gotta confront her about it, y'all. Right here and now.
Oh, the fillies again. I thought we had said that we would save all further questions for tomorrow.
Y'all might have said that, but I can't recall ever agreeing to that.
Hey, what are you doing? You can't just come into a pony's home without permission.
Well, guess what? We just did.
But what is the meaning of all this? Why are you just barging in here?
Because there is something we must discuss with you, and it can't wait for even another minute.
What are you talking about?
Quit the act, Cheerilee. We saw you contacting Clelestia. We know you're working with her.
I what? Oh, please, that is absolutely ridiculous.
Didn't y'all listen? We saw you directly through that window, and we heard everything y'all said.
I see. Well, in that case, I guess it really is futile to deny anything, isn't it?
That's right. And now, I think it would be about time you spilled some beans on what the hell is going on here.
Not quite, young fillies. It is rather time the three of you got silenced.
What? Hey, what the fuck? Y'all can't just pull a gun on some kids. Are you fucking mental? You know, this doesn't really help matters, but we kinda deserve this. What the fuck y'all saying? Looking back, it was pretty stupid to just come in here without a plan. Well, that wasn't my call, Sweetie Belle. Will you shut the fuck up?
Now, if you would all nice and orderly line up next to each other at that wall by the window, we wouldn't want any pony to see you in here, would we?
Are you for real now? You seriously want to kill us right here and now?
Kill you? Oh no, what are you thinking? This is just a tranquilizer gun. It merely happens to have the exact look of a lethal weapon, but trust me, it only shoots darts.
I don't know if I believe you.
And I don't care if you do. Fact is, you fillies stumbled upon something that was not meant for your eyes. Something far too big for you to comprehend. And too important to get foiled. I'm sorry, but I can't take any risks.
But why are you doing all this? Plotting with Clelestia! Betraying your own beliefs! This isn't you! Y'all even saved us from Dorjish prison and brought us back home safely, only to know down your holes! That doesn't make any sense! Yeah, you would never support this tyranny. What happened to you?
Well, you could say I was born anew. And don't worry, fillies. Soon you will be too.
Please, you don't need to do this, please!
What was that? Not so fast. You're not hurting any innocent fillies while I'm around.
Spike? What the fuck? Where did you come from?
From Alabama, but that's not important right now. What concerns me more is, what is wrong with you, Cheerilee? Why did you try to kill my queen's sister?
She tried to kill us too!
Come on, answer me, or I'll burn you to a crisp. You won't learn anything from me. Hey, what are you doing? May Clelestia's light shine upon us all. Wait, stop!
Oh, Jesus! Oh my god! What the fuck just happened? Miss Cheerilee just fucking shot herself! I don't understand anything anymore. What the shit is going on?
I'm not entirely sure, but I don't think this was the real Cheerilee.
What? What is that supposed to mean? What was she then?
A clone. At least that would be likely.
Clone? What on earth are you saying?
Oh yeah, didn't I mention this? I found a secret cloning lab in the mountains near Canterlot.
No. You didn't at all mention that. Does that mean Miss Cheerilee isn't actually dead? Then where is she? And what about that secret cloning lab? Care to elaborate on that?
Sure. After Dorjish Prison got closed following the death of its only guard, I made my way across Equestria to get back to Ponyville. After all, I was eager to return to my nightly duties in service of Queen Rarity. Did she, by the way, receive my heartwarming gift?
She did.
And did she like it?
Well, sorta.
Great! I knew she would appreciate it. Anyways, back on track. When I crossed the mountains, I came across a weird-looking big metal door seemingly covering the entrance of a big cave. Back then, I didn't think anything of it and just continued my way home. But after Twilight zapped me away again upon arriving, I was forced to travel through Equestria once more. And again, I found this metal door, which, by the way, really isn't all that hidden. It's basically just by the road, but I guess not many ponies ever travel there. What made me curious this time was that I actually saw the door opening, and someone came outside and walked down the road towards Ponyville.
Let me guess. Agent Classified?
If that's the name of this prison guard that got shot, then yes.
Fucking typical. Well, at least it kind of explains how he was still alive.
Anyway, I as well recognized this man as the guard I had witnessed dying, and that got me curious. So I quickly snuck inside as the gate was closing, and behind it, I found an enormous underground facility, by the looks of it designed as a factory for clone mass production. At least that's how the tens and dozens of empty liquid tanks made it look to me. As far as I could tell, there was no pony present at the time, but I think the lab is surveyed by some sort of AI. When I entered a place that looked like a control room, a robotic voice suddenly spoke to me, asking for my ID. So I did the only reasonable thing and just turned on my heels, running straight back to the entrance. I managed to force the door open with a little fire, just in time before an alarm siren went off. Once I saw daylight again, I was out of there. I don't think I ever ran faster in my entire life. To be honest, I still kinda can't believe I escaped.
I think I understand. So you're saying that Princess Celestia has a secret lab, in which she clones ponies and evidently programs them to her heart's content? And since Cheerilee would never act the way this one has, nevertheless just kill herself like that, she's very likely to also be a clone. Is that about it?
Yeah, that sums it about up.
And where's the real Cheerilee then?
I can't say for sure, but it would be favorable for Celestia to hold her captive somewhere where she surely won't be found normally. So my guess is she's being held in that secret lab.
What? Then we gotta go save her! But before that, one thing I wanna ask you, Spike. How come that of every pony in all Equestria just you are the one to heroically intervene and save us?
What is that supposed to mean?
No offense, but you never struck me as the heroic type. Or even a somewhat decent one. The way y'all burst in here and saved our lives just seems really out of character for you. You know what I mean?
Well, I guess. But you know, the way I see it all, a dragon needs to realize he can be a hero is the right motivation. And in my case, it was saving the lives of my 3 best friends.
Really? That sounds a little too virtuous to me, if I'm honest.
Alright, you got me. Of course, there is also an ulterior motive involved. Once Queen Rarity hears about all my heroic deeds, saving the life of her little sister and helping in stopping a government conspiracy, she'll finally see me as who I am. A real nice guy and the one and true right special some pony for her. And by the laws of decency, she will be more than pleased to repay all I've done for her with bodily favors.
Bodily favors?
More peasantly referred to as sex. She won't be able to deny my advances after all I did.
That's still not how that works, Spike. You can't expect a mare to just give you her body simply because you did something nice for her. And it's not even that particularly nice, rather than just plain decent, to not let some pony die if you can prevent it.
This all just goes to show what little kids you still are. You have no idea how the real world works. It's called chivalry, and it's the only way to conquer a mare's heart.
Well, honestly, I don't need to care about your delusions. In the end, it'll be up to my sister whether or not she'll oblige to those rules of chivalry.
She has to. After all, she's my queen. It's her royal duty.
If she really does, then lucky you. But I think we're losing track of what's important right now. Hey, yeah. Wasn't there like something about a giant conspiracy? What are we gonna do about that? Well, like Sweetie Belle said, the logical conclusion after our discoveries would be to go and save Miss Cheerilee from that underground lab. Spike, can you take us to that place?
Sure, no problem.
Alrighty then, let's get going. Oh, wait a minute. Don't you think that maybe we should, like, tell any pony about this whole deal? Maybe get some additional help? Maybe get our sisters to join us? Or at least inform the police.
What? Hell no, that would be the dumbest thing you could do.
He's right. We can't know who else Clelestia's replaced with a clone. We can't trust anyone. Besides, y'all really want to get the spotlight stolen once again by the main six? They were often enough the heroes of Equestria. Now it's time for the Cutie Mark Crusaders to defeat the villain. Can you imagine the look on every pony's face when they find out that it was us three little fillies who all by themselves stopped Princess Celestia's tyranny?
Hey, what about me?
You'll have to make do with them bodily favors.
Meh, there's worse, I guess.
You know what, Apple Bloom? This really sounds quite tempting. Oh, Lord. I'm in. Me too. Okay, let's all go home and pack some provisions. We'll meet again in 2 hours on Ponyville Square. Spike, from there on out, you'll be leading the way.
Sure thing.
Let's do this! Cutie Mark Crusaders Truthers! Yay!
Cutie Mark Crusaders Truthers! Yay!
This indeed took an interesting turn. I did not expect those fillies to come this close to the truth. I must admit, I underestimated them. Now my school agent is compromised and the Cutie Mark Crusaders are heading out to find my secret lab. Yet, that doesn't have to be a bad thing. After all, they're the only ones who know of my plans. Spike is leading them directly into my hooves. And they're coming alone. Thinking about it, all they're really doing is saving me the time to have them abducted myself.
Sister, where are you going?
Oh, nowhere important, Luna. I just feel like taking a short trip. I won't be long, I think. Don't worry. All right then.
Have a safe journey, sister.
Thank you, Luna. See you again soon. Everything is going to plan.